Hey Leo, welcome to your reading. Okay, I'm going to start your timer. Whoop, there we go. Oh, this one's an interesting one. All right. So I've got your oracles here, and we'll go to the tarot if we need it. There was this period of good luck, good fortune, where everything seems to have been working out. You were stepping into your power, things were coming together. You were taking different paths, and those paths seemed to be successful in the desires that, like, your life's desire, whatever it was that you were seeking, driving, pushing towards, it was all going really well. And I see that there was real potential, things like doors opening to this beautiful new potential with all this good luck, all this good fortune, the coming together of people that are good, not gossips, not toxic, not immature, but just good, mature, happy, well-rounded sort of people. But then I see this misfortune happening. So it's like this was a dead end. And I feel like for your readings, this has been popping up for a little bit too. This thing that you went on was a dead end. It's done. Whatever that was is 100% done. Done. It can't be revived. But there's something coming up where it's like I'm getting in the present, you guys are doing things that are more creative, following your passions more, not just following the narratives that you were told to follow over your life by who or whatever it was. Like, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to be this, you have to live here, work here, do this, do that. Whatever it was that you sought out that failed, that triggered a sense of independence, a sense of self, a sense of self, a sense of self-determination. I was like, there's something coming as self-determination. It's like before you were just operating on narratives and pre-programmed scripts from your life, basically a compilation of what you thought you were supposed to be doing, who you were supposed to be, what steps you were supposed to take at what points in life. And you were doing that, but then it just totally ended, a total death to that situation. But when there's death, there's life and rebirth. So here we are with the rebirth. We're going to get more on this though, because your oracles were interesting. So you've got the world, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, envy, adjacent possibilities. It's like whatever this is that you're stepping into is creating a sense of envy, and it's not just one thing. It's kind of like there's multiple possibilities. So this is probably something you haven't acted on yet. This is something that's just a potential. You may have taken steps, like you may have applied to certain things, certain jobs, maybe university, this or that, something. But there's many options. It's not just this one thing that you're doing. It's kind of like you're stepping into your own sense of self rather than allowing the words of others to dictate how you see the world and yourself, which has shaped the directions. Like this path, there's just been a lot of external input that you're now just putting on mute. You're like, no, mute, boop, boop. Everyone's on mute now. What do I want to do? And it's that sort of energy, which is good for you, Leo. Because, oh, that's right. Yeah, there was something that you had to let go of that was going to be forced away. So either it's happened or it's about to happen. That thing that I spoke about in the previous readings leading up to this. That's that same thing. Yeah. Look at the other ones. Go back and have a look at them. Awakening. Yep, awakening, dedication. Yeah, it's like this isn't just like a little passion project. This is like a full-on life direction that you're like, this could be a career change, like living in a different country. Like there's some sort of endeavor that you're following, because it's this sacral and the solar plexus chakra. Sacral is about connecting with others and also expressing yourself in a creative way and feeling safe to do that and presenting it to others, if that makes sense. Solar plexus is about like self-determination, self-drive, inner passion, will, inner flame, that kind of concept. And those two things are being ignited because I feel like in the past, your sense of self and your creative expression was hindered by the loss of whatever this was, and also the input of the people that you've just recently put on mute, and they are envious of you. It's kind of like they're envious of your ability to choose, like you've got a lot of options. I feel like these envious people, these are like close, someone close, not just like random crap, but someone close. And you're supposed to step out into the world arena. Like, I feel like whatever you were doing up until this point, had you kept away from the world, and it's not that you weren't doing good, but it's not what you were supposed to be doing. It was just a stepping stone to get to this thing that you're now stepping into. Awakening and dedication. Yeah, you might be awakening to your own energy. You might be working on your intuitive abilities to connect to spirit. Hold your vision. Conclusions are within reach and nothing's set in stone. Yeah, the nothing set in stone is the adjacent possibilities. It's like you haven't actually made the decision to commit fully to something. You could just be in the planning phases. Hold your vision though, because this new direction, this new self-determination, self-autonomy, this is an awakening. This is a spiritual awakening. It's not just like, oh, I'm doing something different. Spirit's guiding this because they need you to see things differently. They need you to move differently so that they're stirring up passions that you may have had from years and years and years ago, like the idea that maybe I want to do this, maybe I want to do that, I want to study this. And you could be later in life, but now you're thinking, why not? Why can't I just go back and study it? You should, if that's part of it. Life is speeding up. Co-create with spirit. Yeah. Yeah, if things felt stuck for you, like whatever this was that you were holding on to, I feel like you let it go. And now because of that, things are going to speed up, because the last one I gave you was, I think Spirit said something about if you can't let this go, it'll be forced, like Spirit will just remove it. God will remove it totally. And you won't have any, like, you won't be able to fight that. It will just happen no matter how hard you try and hold on to it. But Spirit's saying now that you have let it go, things are able to progress. Yeah. And you'll see it. Like, if you felt like, oh, there's all this bad luck around me, I don't know why. That's what it was. You were holding on to that. That's what was causing it. Now that you've let it go, the sun's here, and this querent card, which I don't think I touched on, but she's the divine feminine looking back. She represents you, whether you're a male or a female. This is the divine feminine who stands in wisdom and reflects, perceives, takes in, perceiving, analyzing, but you can see it now. It's almost like up until this point, you couldn't see why this success wasn't. It just kept getting shut down. Now that you've let this go, boom, sun's here. Good for you, Leos. Yeah, good for you. Okay, what else did you get? Just gonna shuffle these across. Actually, no, I'm not, because that's not the order they came in. So, confidence, grounding, control, full moon. Yep. Yeah, this is all about confidence, the solar plexus chakra, and sacral too. It's about having the confidence to express yourself and not worry about what people are going to think. So this could be like, you want to wear a certain outfit, people don't like it, or people have comments about it, but you like it, so wear it. Like, it's that sort of confidence. It's just like, you don't have to like what I'm doing or wearing or saying or believing or thinking, but you do have to show me respect. And I don't feel like you're being disrespected. Like, this envy isn't a disrespect. It's kind of like a jealous energy of like, oh, I wish I was young again. Or so this could be maybe a parent or just older friends. Or even for, I don't know, this could even be, maybe it's someone your age or younger, but somebody who sees what you're doing, this newfound creative expression that you just, all this confidence you just picked up randomly. It's like they're jealous of it. They wish they could do that. They wish they could have that confidence to just, as an example, wear what they want to wear, believe what they want to believe, do what they want to do. So I see this, this works out really well. Confidence, grounding, control. Letting this go gave you the confidence and grounding to control this outcome. And I feel like now that you've done that, this is where this envy's come out. This is somebody who's probably got something that would seem I don't want to say loving, but seem loving and supportive. but in actual fact, they're having a dig. Like, it's like, oh, you're into that, are you? Oh, wow. It's that fake passive aggressive toxic energy. Or like, oh, well, that's good for you. Just make sure that you keep doing what you've always done. Nah, nah. We're going to get more tarot on this because I feel like I want to see what this envy is. The main message, though, is clearly you've stepped into this awakening, which is different to all the readings I gave you before. Like, what was like 3 readings leading up to this? There was something that wasn't being let go of. Spirit was going to pull it away. So maybe Spirit pulled it away, or maybe you let it go. One or the other, whatever that was that I've been reading for in the last few months, that's gone. That's done. And now you're stepping into this, yeah. This dedication, like a spiritual awakening, but your own spiritual awakening. Like, I'm not talking like religion, I'm talking about spirituality. Your actual divine connection, your ability to sense energy, your ability to hear spirit, God, angels, whatever you want to call them. It's your connection that's now being awakened because of this new dedication that you've got to this new incredible path. And I'm seeing some really good things coming. Co-create with spirit. I feel like you guys are stepping into this incredible creative period where the things that you focus on, as long as it's not damaging to others or yourself, it's going to be blessed in an incredible way because of the loss of this. Spirit just keeps bringing it back to this. I don't know why, but whatever, this one card in the whole reading, it was well, really it's these two, because you tried to open a door. It may be opened, but then whatever was in there died, like a relationship, a passion, a direction, some sort of thing you were doing. The thing that's led up to these readings that you weren't letting go of, that thing, that's what this is. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading. What? That's weird, I can't tell. Oh, there it is, yep. Okay. Pop outs or split? Split, okay. I'm gonna split the deck for Leo. Okay. The Hermit. You popped out, we're gonna leave you there. Oh, it popped out on the Envy card. No, what? Yeah. Yeah. This is like, whatever this envy is, these people that are kind of jealous of this new direction you're taking, it's because they feel like you're leaving them, like you stepping into this will leave them, or it'll just change the relationship that you guys have permanently in a way that they're not comfortable with. And it knocked out the sun. Okay. Still gonna split the deck, but that's interesting. Okay. Change. Yeah, this person doesn't like change. Yeah. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Okay. What have we got? Princess of Discs. Yep, that's you taking action on the things that you're planning, these things, the adjacent, the creative things. This is like the card of not knowing how it's going to turn out, but putting effort towards planning it and implementing it. So for some of you, again, you haven't stepped out onto this because nothing's set in stone. Adjacent possibilities. Are you kidding me? Okay. Princess of Wands as well as the Princess of Discs. Yeah, you might still have a feeling of being held back, like uncertain from past failures about this thing. Hang on. I'm going to get a bit more. You're definitely stepping out into it, though. It's kind of like a leap of faith type energy. Not sure how it's going to turn out, but hopeful and having faith that it will. Okay, we're going to split the deck. Whew, it's warming up in this room, I can tell you that. Okay. For Leo. Love? Yeah, I'm covering that. Envy. I knew that. I saw that. I thought that's what that was when this popped out. I thought change was adjustment, but funny that it lines up. Okay. Adjustment, worry, ending of oppression, the Magus. Uh huh. Mm hmm. For some of you, this is that. This is all regarding the envious person that's been telling you not to step onto that. We've been throwing shade, throwing doubt onto this. They're just worried. They're worried that you're stepping out into yours on your own path, and they're worried about it leaving them, you leaving them, the relationship changing for good. Like, and there could be maybe. Magus isn't usually manipulation, but in this case, I feel like this person would pull every trick in the book to try and get you not to step out onto this path because they're terrified of change. Maybe they're very codependent on you. That's the thing. There's a codependent person. You'll know who this is because it'll be the person when you step out onto this new creative path, this new direction, that totally contradicts the path that they had imagined and envisioned for you. They'll start attacking it and trying to stop it, and you'll see it. You'll see it very clearly. Just understand that, like, they do love you because it is coming from a place of love. So I don't get that this person is someone that you've got to cut out completely or something, but you may need to set some healthy boundaries with this person. And maybe even just lovingly reiterate that you're not leaving them just because you're doing this thing. And maybe you don't have to reiterate that because that might be a bit awkward, but maybe just take steps to let them know that they're appreciated and that the relationship isn't going to change just because you're changing. Really, I mean, it will, but it not, you know what I mean. The relationship's not going to end. Yeah. All right, we're going to leave it there. I hope this helped. And good for you guys, Leo. Like, you guys have really stepped it up energetically. Yeah, I really see it. You guys have let it go, or it was taken away, like Spirit said they would. Either way, you're moving on, moving up. Good for you, Leo. All right, hope this helped, guys. Thanks for watching. Blessed be.